What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning. So come by and say hello. Okay, well, Riftwatchers is officially on the way. And after today's update, if you go into the shop page now, there is a section called Gems where you can see the countdown to Riftwatchers that is less than 9 days away. So I'm recording this on Tuesday, September 6th. I apologize. I don't know what they're doing out there. Tuesday, September 6th. So it looks as though this is going to be, let me pull up the calendar here so you guys can see. This is going to be on the 15th next week, probably midday for me. Yeah, about 1 p.m. Central Time for me. So it's on its way. It's coming. And this is probably just going to be the pre-sale. So I'm recording this. Let me be very clear. I'm recording this before the actual town hall. So we don't have all the information just yet. But I don't want to get into all the information that they're going to give us there. I want to get into what this looks like as of right now. So with Riftwatchers on the way, I have said and I've maintained that I don't think Riftwatchers is going to be as much of a price catalyst for SPS as many people think it will. Now, I don't mind being wrong. I have a nice SPS bag and I would love for that thing to grow bigger, but at least on its own, I don't know that this is going to push the price of SPS up. There's a lot of other things they're going to mention today, including tower defense, and then there's GLS. So there's a lot of other utilities that are coming to SPS over time, or DEC utility that can be converted into SPS utility with the new burn mechanism. But what I wanted to take a closer look at is how much SPS at the current time is going to be eaten up by the DAO once we sell through all of Riftwatchers. I think that's going to be really important. So as we go through this, I will share this with you. Eagle Eyes might have seen the answer already, but let's go ahead and open up Hive Engine here. Now, we've been kind of flirting with 6 cents. We go up, we go down, we go up, we go down. So I'm just going to assume for the purposes of this that we will pump up at least a little bit to 6 cents. And so if we have 3 million packs, right, times $5, oops, that's not what I wanted to do, 3 million packs, times $5 each, $15 million worth of packs that need to be sold with only SPS. And all of that SPS, I believe 100% of it, is going to get locked up and put into the DAO. Now, some of this is going to come out as promotional. Maybe they'll do some giveaways, but also if you buy in bulk quantities, right, like 10, 15, 20%, just like with Chaos Legion, you might get some extra packs as well. So we may not see the whole 15 million, but for all intents and purposes, we're just going to keep the number simple and say 15 million packs divided by the roughly 6 cents per SPS means that we'd be locking up roughly 250 million SPS tokens. Now, for context, what I want to share with you here is there are currently 882 million SPS tokens out in circulation. Now, 430 million of that is currently staked, and 450 of that is currently liquid. Now, keep in mind, the ones that are liquid also includes anything that's tied up in liquidity pools. And I have a good chunk in liquidity pools, right? The Ethereum and SPS. There's also the BNB and SPS, as well as the Hive and SPS, right? Or SPS and DEC. So liquid all falls under there. And I don't know how many people, I mean, I know for myself that I'm not planning to take anything out of the SPS or the pools, liquidity pools, in order to make a purchase, right? Everything is probably going to come from other sources. So 250 million is more than half of what is currently liquid. And more importantly, I mean, it's like what, more than 25%, right? Of whatever the 882 million total. So that's a lot to get locked up. Now, I want to get bullish here for a second, all right? Not too bullish, but bullish enough that we can see a significant difference in the price. So let's say we don't necessarily do a 2x, but let's say we do pop up to 10 cents, right? Well, then all of a sudden your 100 or $15 million, right, needed divided by the 10 cents means we are down to 150 million. Now that's still a significant amount, right? That's 1/3 of what's currently liquid. And again, the point that I'm trying to make is I don't know if that's enough to push it way past 10 cents. I think 10 cents is actually quite bullish because 10 cents is like 100% gain. That's a 2x from where we were just, what, a week or so ago before we popped up to 6 cents. I mean, we were playing in the low 5 cent range for a while. So if that happens, then I can definitely see some interesting things going on. But I don't see us going to the moon with this necessarily. Now, we have the GLS announcement next week, which could potentially pop SPS up too. Tower defense coming up. So I could be wrong, and I'm recording this an hour before we find out way more information. But I wanted to share these numbers with you because I think it's important to keep in mind just how much there is. Because let's say people who have SPS staked want to get into it. Well, as you saw at 10 cents, people could unstake their SPS and go and buy, right? Unstake 150 million at 10 cents and go and buy. And that's like roughly 1/3 of what's currently staked. Now, that'd be great for staking rewards, but it wouldn't touch what's liquid, and people would not have to buy SPS at all, meaning the price would not move, right? There would be no upward price pressure on SPS if people just started unstaking once we hit 10 cents, right? Now, again, to get to 10 cents, there needs to be some upward price pressure. So, of course, that is going to do something, and I'm sure a good chunk of that is going to come out of what is liquid. But I just want to share these numbers with you as we go into the town hall and as we go into this upcoming week here, where I'm sure there's going to be a lot of bullish sentiment coming out of the town hall, and then going into the GLS announcement and potential white paper next week. Because, like I said, Riftwatchers, I don't think is going to do it on its own, but the perfect storm, the perfect mix could, in fact, help it out. And if what looks good at GLS is staking more SPS, buying more SPS, and staking more SPS, you could see a lot of people coming in through that, especially people who don't care at all about Splinterlands, but are willing to set up an account, right, in order to stake SPS to get assets within the GLS game. So that's all I'm going to leave you with for right now. I'm excited for the town hall, so I'm probably going to go and tune in very soon. But just keep these numbers in mind before and after the town hall, actually. No, I mean, obviously, you'll probably end up watching this after the town hall, but I think it's important to see just how much SPS there is out there and how much how much is going to be required, right? So obviously, the higher the price goes, the less SPS tokens get locked up. But again, maybe I'm just being conservative for myself. I will admit that, right? Like I tend to be way more conservative rather than thinking we're going to go to the moon. You know that we're allergic to hopium on this channel. So I'm just preparing for a small bump here, which I think would be great because the more SPS that gets locked up in the DAO, it's not about removing the SPS from circulation, right? To me, I don't like the idea of burning. It's cool, but it's really just a marketing term, right? Because nothing will affect the price action unless people are buying. That's the only time the price goes up. So when you burn or when you put into the DAO, it doesn't really matter. But I would love for more tokens to be locked up in the DAO because that becomes a war chest that the governance, so folks like us who are staking SPS can use. And I think that there are a lot of great things that we can be using SPS on once it is in the war chest for promotional activity, for the launching of new games. And I'll get into that in a separate video. But I think that the more SPS that gets locked up right now for Riftwatchers, the better. So I'm very excited about that. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game, but definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And sure, you know what? If you want to throw some price predictions for where SPS can reach in this like mini run that we might have over the fall or the next couple of months, I'd be curious to know where you think we're going. All right, guys, have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.